What's up, crew? What is up, crew? Just waiting for the delayed responses. I said I was gonna go at 9. I'm a little early. JDS. Hola. Well, it says 4 now. Wow. Still can't get used to this delayed stuff. See you at 4 a.m. I hope not. Hope it don't go that long. See, 9 to 4 would be like what, 8 hours? Yeah, you're delayed. About a minute. Hey, Hoover. Got your 40. Close. 32. Oh, Jose. Red light district. Blue light, green light, purple light. Here comes green. Comes blue. Comes purple. There's red. What's up, guys? How's it going? We got 8 now? Wow. What's my PB? 9.5. Bass and bluegill, mine's 9.5. Bugsy. What was that sound? I don't know. Somebody dropped some plastic. My neighbor. It's early. People are around. You still on? No, I'm back on. I left. I left and I came back. By the way, yeah, haven't. Yeah, was not on that long before. My other one was like 2 hours. I think possibly GLM. I caught one little one about 6 inches long, right at the end. Always have trouble. There we go. Oh, Joe, how's it going? I went all right. I went and fished, but I caught one little one kind of right at the end. Uh, Conditions changed a lot. There were a lot of people there, and nobody caught any either. So I think I'm the only one I saw catch a fish in 3 hours. All right, good enough. Yeah, and so I decided. I told everybody before I'd come on with a panel. I'll put the link in there somewhere. Welcome back, bro. We said that. Oh, all righty. A lot of people are always at work when they come here. Yeah, it was an okay day. First time I've fished since Sunday, so a week of non-fishing for me. Pretty much just non-fishing chats, and panels and live streams. But got to fish. I think I'll fish tomorrow, but I'm gonna be filming the uh, Wharf birthday party. I'll be doing that tomorrow, and then I think maybe at the end of the pier. Not absolutely sure, but probably be hitting up the pier. And then Monday, I think I'm actually going to go film a show. But I do have some info for you guys, but we'll wait till it gets going. Kind of figured out something that I should have figured out a long time ago. After I defunct my sales site like 8 months ago or something like that. But I figured out something I can do to help out. An easy way to get to me and be able to order things if you want them. So, what up, everyone? JCT Outdoors is in the house. Right there. Sorry, I'm totally forgetting what to do with panels now. It's been like, what, 3 days since I did one? And I'm already like, well, how do I do this again? What's up, JCT? Did anybody fish today? I know I was fishing. I was fishing live earlier. What? Would you repeated it? What's up, everyone? How is everyone? All right, here's reworded. Not much. I don't think you made the stream earlier, but I tough day at Pinot. Totally changed from last week. The water dirty back up. Fishing was slow, slow, slow. I was the only one that caught a fish that I saw in the like 2.5 hours I was there, and it was only like 6 inches. It was a little teeny feller. But I did tell people I'd come on here and inform them of something new I figured out. It's a lot of fun. But I was just, waiting. Oh, I told everybody actually like 9, so we'll see. I know there's other people on around and live, people everybody wants to go to. Those channels everyone wants to go to so they can grow. So they can be a millionaire. Full moon again. Why show you guys? Let me see. Oh. Oh, I can't do it that way. Oh, that's right. That's when I was on somebody's channel. Sorry, I was trying to turn around show the other camera view, but I can do it on the chat. I can't really tell if I can do it here. I'll just throw this back up for you guys. Whoops. I don't know if anybody wants to, but it is open to that. Oh, come on. Why won't this thing move up? Hello? All right, I'm here. It's like my finger doesn't work on it. That's weird. It's like this finger wasn't working on the screen. I like didn't even notice it. Is it a dead finger? What's going on? It's fine. Lakeshore Paranormal, how's it going? Lakeshore Paranormal, guys. I like that logo. Easy to read. Just big enough you can read it. Not much Lakeshore. We're just waiting for probably a panel, but I got some news about some stuff about my channel. And I just got back from doing live fishing. Yeah, I just got back from fishing. I just did a stream, finished it around 7. Did some fishing at a local lake live. That's my usual on Saturday, Sunday. I usually do live fishing. Caught one little fish, and now people were asking for a paddle on that, and I'm like, sure, yeah, I'll do it. But I told them I probably wouldn't come up till 9. I jumped on a quarter till, so some of them might be just like waiting. They'll be like, what? You're already live? You told me 9 o'clock. You bastard! You lied to me. So, Lakeshore Paranormal. Do you fish or do you just do paranormal stuff? Honey, edge of the lake. It's hard for me too when I'm host on here. Just FYI, the comments are about a minute delayed. There we go. Yeah, but yeah, the comments for me, actually, when I have panel, it usually is a little bit quicker. It seems like for the other people. Oh, you live in Michigan. All my mom's from Michigan. My dad was from Michigan. My uncle still lives there. Lansing. They're around. Well, at least my grandma was around Lansing. Pretty good roots in Michigan. I've been there a lot. Not in the last like 10 years, but I've been there a lot. Hey, Paradise. You at the pier fishing? Seems to be all you do now. Michigan here too. Oh, Scott Hoover, you're from Michigan too? I didn't know that. Yep. I wasn't born. I was born here in California, but my mom and my dad are from Michigan. David Melbourne, how's it going? What was it? No one lives in Muskegon. I keep forgetting I do this. Yeah, Scott said, me too. And oh yeah, Paradise jumped in here, guys. I don't know if you guys saw that, but Paradise 831 in the house. I'm in. Oh, wait, really? See, he's in. He's there for you. Maybe tomorrow gonna hit somewhere. I don't know. I'll probably be there eventually at the pier. Um, yeah, first I'm going to. They're having the 174th annual wharf birthday party, so I'm gonna be down there for that, and then maybe right at the end head to the pier. But I will be live at a event tomorrow. People like the one where I was at the Daily Driven Exotics car show when I was live. Anyway, the freaking internet kept cutting me out and everything, but it was good live. Got like 500 views or something. Sorry, I'm still working on this thing. I keep putting a link in there just for evidently shits and giggles because nobody's coming on. And I was waiting for well, oh, Tank 710. It's Tank Ski Poo. Sorry, I told you these. I don't know. When you're going through StreamYards and having a panel, it's like a minute delayed, and it'll group a bunch of comments all at once. Like I'll have none, and all of a sudden, like 7 will show up. What up, y'all? Sorry, guys. That's what I'm talking. He came in. I didn't see him when he came in. I said, it's a whole different world when you're through StreamYards. It's a little on the slow side. Yeah. We've kind of come down to the fact that it's about a minute delayed. So I don't know. We can do it. Well, I can't do a test because somebody else might have thing, but I was gonna say type something now, and I was gonna look at the time and see when I got it. Eric, how's it going, Eric? Eric came in, guys. Not much, Eric. Doing a panel eventually, probably. Um, it's Beer Man. Yeah, okay. Thanks, Beer Man. Sorry, I had to get back to the bottom. Sometimes if you don't put it on the bottom, it just delays your. It doesn't go to the bottom comment, so suddenly you don't know when new comments come up. So StreamYard's good, but it's a little quirky. Drinking my bottle of water, guys. Just FYI. FYI. I can't talk tonight. Phone isn't really working out in Gilroy. It's yeah, I'm fine here. I'm fine on my end. I'm doing all right on my side. I said I'm just back. A lot of people are asking for panels. Of course, all of them that said see you there aren't on here, but I said I wasn't going until 9. I started a little early. I fished a little earlier today for a live stream. Slow, so slow. One little fish. Um, and yeah, came here. I have some news eventually. It's news about how people can get merch and product from me again. I'm gonna be able to sell my baits again and my shirts online. Um, yeah, so don't know why I didn't think about it years ago, but I want to be all professional and set up a whole freaking Zen cart. Spend like 3 months designing a website for shopping, a merch site, and I could have done it so much easier. And without having to have a deluxe and pay for deluxe web hosting, so I could have 2 websites. But hey, lesson learned. Has there been any more? Nothing more on my end. I keep putting a link in there if anybody wants to, come up and join. Hey, Pizza Man came in. Yeah, guys, I keep putting the link. I mean, this is one of my panel nights. Pizza Man was in the house for a little bit. Nobody's chatty tonight, or is it just me? I'm glad. Hopefully, eventually there'll be somebody up here more than me, so we can. That's all right. Never have to be sorry on this channel. The only one who should be sorry sometimes is me. But yeah, been a little been a little slow on the conversation side here. My neighbor's back. Okay. Sorry, I always talk about people with dead air, and I'm like leaving a thing dead for like a minute. Sorry. Sorry, I was just spacing out on my neighbor coming home. And I don't know, I'm wondering where I don't know. A lot of people haven't showed up yet. So I'm like, uh my porch ain't decorated yet. Given like another week or so, and this porch is gonna be like Halloweened out. Like completely. Like scary, like Halloweened out. Yeah. My neighbor pulled up. Neighbor, yeah. I don't know where he went, but he's back. The funny thing is, I haven't had any of the raccoons and stuff around here in quite a while. Used to have raccoons here almost every night, but yeah, not much now. I don't know if they just found a new place to hang out or they got tired of me being out here doing live, so they all left. Like we used to love that porch, but now there's like that noisy guy there all the time. We never get any peace and quiet out there. Whoa, hello. Look who came in. Scott.
What's up? Can you hear me okay?
Scott. Scott, it's Scott.
Yep. Scott and Scott.
Okay. It's Scott, guys. Yeah, no, your audio is great.
Oh, okay. Good.
GLM always comes in with the same comment. Oh, wait, I missed it. That one. Did I catch a bass? Yeah, I caught one about 6 inches long. Right at the end. So I didn't skunk, but it wasn't the best of days. So Scott, you went live, huh?
Yeah, we're live. Yeah, we're live. I figured
No,
I'd
I
check.
said you went live.
Oh, yeah. Last week or something. Yeah, I was playing with my cameras and I wanted to see what it was all about. So that was fun. People want to talk about fishing, you know?
Were you fishing or were you just at your like you are now?
Yeah, I was just here at the house. I was not live like you.
Well, I mean, how did you have a lot of people?
No, about 10, 15,
Well,
something like that.
that's all I get, so that's impressive.
Yeah, it was a bunch of my friends joined. My dad joined. I was just playing around with my computers. I wanted to see if I could set up a little broadcasting from the home.
Wait, I'm trying to say I'm only kidding. No, I was looking at GLM's comment. She came in my fishing one with the same thing. It's like, yawn. I'm like, I'm sorry, it's fishing. I can't script the fish. I mean, I'm here trying.
Cannot control the fish. It's one thing you can't control.
You can't script the weather or the fish. I mean,
Oh, the weather. The weather is awful.
where are you at?
up in the middle of Michigan. Let me can I hold up
Oh,
my? Let me do one of these. If this is, wait, hold on a second. We are
yeah.
here, right here.
I said I'm from. I said Lansing.
We call it the crotch of the thumb.
Oh, kind of like Fresno is the armpit of California.
There you go. There you go.
It's pretty much the same thing.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
no, my parents were originally, well, my mom and are from Perry.
Oh, okay. I have a friend that
Little,
lives right there. I'm not too far from there.
oh, really?
Yep.
Yeah. Then they moved to Lansing.
Okay. Yep. I go
But
through
yeah,
Perry all the time.
yeah, I grew up. I used to fish the gravel pits behind their house
Well,
for the bass. There was like 30 of them or something. It was just like gravel
yeah,
pit,
there's
gravel
good
pit.
gravel
Well,
pits out that way.
yeah, well, it's because your water table's so low. They can't dig very deep, and it just gets
Yeah.
infiltrated by water.
Yep. Yep. We do a lot of ice fishing on gravel pits. Gravel pits are good for that too.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about that. Yeah.
Yep.
So you do any live like actual fishing?
Uh, I might. I might try. I might try. I got some places I can fish there in the city where I get good coverage. I don't know what I don't know how you do it. I don't know what you get, what your setup is.
Just my phone,
Okay.
phone, tri- phone tripod, and my wide angle lens I put on it.
Yeah, that's what I was. I seen you had some kind of lens, and I know you
Yeah,
had a tripod.
it's Kenko. That's the brand, Kenko. They're really good. The way they clip on and they have rubber around them and everything, and
Do
they're
you have
like
like a Samsung?
no, I have a Motorola, the Z2 4. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, the lens is really good. They're like $25, $26. They're good lens.
Okay. Yeah, I lost a GoPro in the bottom of Lake Huron a couple weeks ago.
Ouch, which one?
That was a Hero 7 Black.
Well, if you ever find it, it'll be fine.
No, because I had a mic hooked up to it and everything.
Oh, so it's not waterproof when they're hooked up?
No, you got to take the door off to hook a mic up to that.
Oh, even on the 7, really?
Oh yeah,
Wow. It has a door that keeps it actually
yeah.
waterproof? Oh,
Uh,
I thought all the housing, I thought everything was waterproof. Oh, okay. So that's how they do the waterproof is that's where it's sealed.
yeah, you in order to run an external mic like a shotgun mic,
Yeah.
off the top of it, you have to. It's really stupid. It's a long, terrible story, but you have to have an audio adapter, and then to get the 3.5 millimeter, and then yeah. So that all went to the bottom of Lake Huron.
Oh God.
It's an expensive little mistake.
Yeah, I did that the very first live I did for Center Coast Bass, 2003. That's before YouTube. And I had my tripod and my camera, and I had my wireless mic system. And I don't know, I hooked the receiver up to the camera, and I let go of it, and it dropped. It hit my deck and bounced into the water. It was only like 3 feet deep, but the visibility is like 3 inches. So I dug around, dug around. I finally found it, and I dried it out, and it ended up being fine. But it was just like that was that was my very first adventure. Was first thing I do is drop my wireless mic system into the water.
Right. Yeah, these are waterproof. I stuck them underwater ice fishing with the doors on them. Not like
Yeah,
that.
well, it's only 33 feet for those.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've stuck them on poles down in the Hero 5. It's a funny story if you want to talk about GoPros, but Hero 5 will run for hours under the ice in 32-degree water, but Hero 7 won't last 5 minutes out there.
Mhm.
So that's what you get.
Oh yeah. Well, I did that whole I did a whole live on talking about cameras and tech talk and cheaper cameras and cameras that are, same
Yes.
style as GoPro, but don't lock up, don't heat up, don't turn off like randomly, don't do all these bugs that suddenly GoPro is finding since they went completely waterproof.
Yeah, they're not without their problems. That's for sure.
Yeah, but they didn't have them up till the four
Right.
when you had
Right.
the cape.
Right.
I think the technology of sealing it, making it waterproof, has caused all kinds of heating up and
Yeah.
issues with the electronics inside them.
Yeah. You could be right about that. You definitely could. I know it. Microphones suck on them, but so
Oh,
yeah.
oh, you mean the mic? Oh, yeah, the mic on them themselves is very tinny.
Yeah, it's bad. It's no good. It's getting better. Every model gets a little bit better, but
No, you'll always have that I don't know. They always just have that sort of high end pitchy sound to them.
yeah,
But those ones I film with my hat cam and that those don't have that sound.
really.
Those Kodaks, the old Kodaks I use that are waterproof in that. I mean, the sound is like you had a mic, but it's just the sound. It's just they get a lot of wind resistance and a lot of wind noises and everything. But because I mean, I have it on my hat, and the mic is like 2 feet and above me with my bill in that, and it sounds like I'm talking right into it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get good sound out there when you're in the elements, that's for sure. Dealing with cameras in general is tough out there.
Oh yeah, it's even. I mean, it's funny when I go live and people ask me what camera I'm using. I'm like,
Right.
I'm I'm using a phone. I'm live. Like
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm in the elements.
Right. Phone's your best tool nowadays. Just about, really.
What?
Your phone is your best tool nowadays, really. It's like very handy for videoing. Cameras are good.
Oh yeah. Well, I only bought this thing to go live. I don't even know the phone number. I don't.
Hey,
I've made like 4 phone calls on it, and I've had it almost a year and a half. Oh, Bryce is on here too.
what's up, Bryce?
Mr. Bryce came in. So did you fish today or no?
No, it was 40 degrees and windy this morning, and I could have went. It was right on the edge of fishable today. Just kind of wussed out. It was cold. The wind came up quick after 10 a.m., so I just wussed out.
So you mostly smallmouth,
No,
obviously.
mostly walleye.
Oh, really?
Yeah, occasionally smallmouth, but mostly walleye.
I've never ever in my life caught a walleye.
Really?
It's
Have you ever
very much
eaten walleye?
no, but during my when I do my lives and ask people their favorite fish,
People say walleye.
freshwater, yeah. I was surprised. Yeah, there were a couple people that said, "Oh my God, walleye is the best freshwater fish." So,
Oh yeah. Yep, it's preferred by a lot of people, I would say. It's delicious. Unfortunately for the walleye.
and I just found out today that they actually are as far west as Montana.
Sure, cool. Well, Washington State, Columbia River has giants.
Really?
Yeah,
Actually, on the west coast in Washington, there's walleye.
I don't know like how far close to the ocean, but somewhere in the Columbia River they catch big ones. That's all I know.
Wow,
Yeah,
wow. I did not know they were west. They were introduced though, right?
I would assume so. I'm not sure.
Hmm. I just
Yeah,
didn't think they were.
probably.
I just didn't think there were any that were on a western state that was against the ocean, like a coastal state.
Yeah, yeah. Well, like I said, Columbia River is the only place I can think of out that far. But yeah, they are in like Wyoming and reservoirs, Montana reservoirs, like you said.
Oh, okay. I thought they were like Midwest and back. I didn't know they came that far
Yeah,
west.
yeah, no, they do well in reservoirs. So as long as it's not a high mountain place, I guess.
What about yellow perch?
We have a lot of yellow perch.
Well, I know you do, but they're mostly an East Coast fish, aren't they?
Yeah, but there's that one place in Idaho that's getting, is it Idaho or Utah? Idaho that's getting famous for their giant perch. I can't remember the name of the lake, but so and they're out there too.
Well, I didn't think that. Yeah. All right.
Can't remember what the name of that lake is. It's a big lake, but it's the only place. Again, that's the only place I know about that far that has a.
Yeah, because I've caught like every version of sunfish.
Yeah,
Warmouth. Well, warmouth isn't actually, but pumpkin seed and red ear and bluegill and shell
hmm
crackers and but I have caught a yellow perch when I was little in that. When I was in Michigan, I caught one.
Yep.
But yeah, I've never caught a walleye, a pike, a muskie, a pickerel. Never caught any of those. They're all still bucket list fish for me.
You come to Michigan, you can catch a walleye just about anywhere. So
All I caught there was largemouth.
catching walleye is not the hard part. Finding them's the hard part. They bite once you find them.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's a well they have all the term. I mean, it's probably like the second biggest tournament fish, isn't it?
Yeah, probably.
As far as freshwater
Yeah,
in the
yeah,
U.S.
yeah,
That or bass.
yeah, yeah. I'd be definitely second to bass, but around, I mean, around the Midwest and whatnot, the
I
walleye.
think, I think tournament wise,
hmm Yeah,
it's probably just because I mean they have little crappie tournaments, but as far as having professionals and wrap boats and
right.
all that
Yeah,
stuff.
we actually have a walleye tournament next weekend here.
No tank. I've never actually caught a peacock bass. Have you caught a peacock?
No, I haven't.
Never traveled down to Florida.
No, no, I never have. I'm afraid of giant bugs.
You're in Michigan, dude.
Yeah, but they all die every winter.
Dude, I have a good story. I'm like whatever the blood type is that mosquitoes love. And first off, I went there. We drove in. I got out of the car. Within within 30 seconds, I had a mosquito on my arm. It was in summer with 9 degrees and 100% humidity. And I'm like, really? And then I was walking around the lake in the evening with my brother-in-law, and he started laughing, and I'm like, "What are you laughing about?" He goes, "Oh, I was just wondering if I have as many mosquitoes on my shoulder as you do on yours." And I turned and looked, and just right here where I could see, there was probably like 10 mosquitoes. And he said they were all down my. It was just like I'm really lucky I didn't come home with like any sort of virus from it.
That's the state bird of Michigan in the summer, is the mosquito.
Mosquito?
Yeah.
Oh, Bryce said it'll be up soon. Yeah, I did. Well, with all the humidity and everything, it's just. But man, it was a. I mean, they were extremely attracted to me.
It's been a very, very wet summer. Been a very wet year in general.
So, where do you mostly you fish? What? Which of the Great Lakes usually?
Mostly Lake Huron. So like in this area here, and then down here around the sides. So Lake Huron, Saginaw Bay, Lake Erie. We got reservoirs in inland lakes, reservoirs too. So
Oh, there's freaking gravel pit ponds every 10 feet.
Yeah, you can't throw a stone in Michigan without hitting some water. So
Yeah.
we're very lucky about that. But mostly
Yeah.
Lake Huron, mostly Lake Huron side of things, down towards Detroit, that whole region. The one guy here said he was from Port Huron, that area. Port Huron's
How
cool.
long, how long have you been doing your channel?
Almost 2 years, almost maybe a year and 10 months, a year and 8 months, something like that. Even though it says I joined YouTube in like 2007, I must have made that account a long time ago, but I didn't actually do any videos until like 2 years ago.
But it's on the same account.
Oh yeah.
Nice. That gives you like a whole history.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
A whole history of analytics there. Like as it searches, you're like,
Yep.
really?
Yep.
Dude, you're close to me. I signed up and I was a 06.
Yeah, I don't know what I did in 2007, but somehow I signed up with this, with that Google account or whatever, but it's my main one. So when I started making videos, I was surprised. I was like, oh, I made this account in 2007. I probably uploaded something at the time, but
Really nothing.
I wish I would have known
Yeah,
in
exactly.
2007, right? Like, hello,
Hello.
this thing's gonna blow up, right? But
Yeah, no.
well,
See, mine's not blowing up, and I've been there that long too. So
yeah,
who's
no.
to say?
If you were there in 2007 making fishing videos, we all seen what happened with that. So
No, I had fishing videos in 2006.
did you?
Yeah. My show started in 2003. I was on cable access.
Wow, cool.
The prior YouTube.
Yep.
Yeah, if you could produce it and you had to learn all the rules and everything, and yeah, you could go put anything on cable access. But mine were originally they were VHS, believe it or not.
Yeah.
Then they were DVDs. But yeah, they run the whole thing in 2003. They ran the whole thing on VHSs. So that was the only way you could supply them media to go to the air was on the VHS in 2003.
Yeah.
They were a little behind. You know, it's public access. It's all funding and everything. So
YouTube has taken over the world.
yeah, a lot of people say it's going down. I'm like, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so either.
Number two search engine next to Google in the world. So
Right.
I don't think any new sites that show up with video have that sort of weight behind them. I mean, there's no way. They might fill a niche like Twitch did with the gaming,
Right.
but take it over? No way. Oh, Corn Farts is on here. I didn't even see him.
Duck season open
Corn.
today.
So how many views do you have total? Do you know?
I can tell you total for like the past year or something.
Well, just total for your channel.
Gotcha. I have 76,000.
Wow.
Yep. We're working on it. We're gonna hit 700 tonight on my channel. 700 subscribers. We have 699 right now. Put out appeal
Come on, guys.
to.
He's on here. I have 11 now.
We'll get
Got
them.
11 people watching. That'll take you over.
Oh, I'm sure. I can get one. It's these wonderful folks.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think of myself as a grow channel, but I don't know. People that come on here will often get 4 or 5, 6, 7 people to go over and hang with them. What's
I got
up?
Bryce.
Did you? Bryce came in?
I think I got him the other day.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm at, see, I effed up because back in 2012, 9 to 2012, I hit 1.5 million total views on my channel. And it like was growing like really quick. And then I took like 2 years off, not even uploading and writing a blog on my website. And I'm only at a little over 2 million now. So I didn't realize what I had and sort of the amount of views I was getting at the time.
Right. Right. It's crazy the growth over the years.
It,
But then
uh,
if you take a break, it knocks you right back down, you know?
well, no, for me, I'm like, wow, I hit a million total views since
Yeah.
2006, and this is 2009. I'm like, wow, and then it went up to within those couple of years to another 500,000 views, and I'm like, huh, cool, yeah. And then I just effed up and disappeared, and everybody else as a fishing channel. That's when fishing really blew up.
Right.
It's like 2000, 2014, 2015, 16.
Yeah.
That's when it's really just like the outdoor channels just freaking blew up.
Yep. Exactly.
That was
Exactly.
right when I like left the scene. I have really good blogs that I wrote every day, but I didn't upload any videos. I want to go back to writing.
Yeah, smallmouth bass is on right about now. Big, small. You can catch it like 6 pound, 7 pound smallmouth. Lake Huron's got them.
Oh yeah, well that's when well Michigan, all those do.
You want to talk about a smallmouth that lives in 70 feet of water all summer in the ocean, basically, well, our ocean. It's a big
in
smallmouth.
in an ocean.
Right. It's a big smallmouth. There's pure giants out there, and they come into the shallow water bays this time of year in big numbers.
Yeah, I love smallies. I haven't caught a smallie in mm, like 10 years.
I'm gonna
Actually,
take after him this
10
summer.
years since I've been here, I haven't caught a smallie. The last time I caught one was like 2005, I think.
Is there smallmouth in California? In Clear
Oh
Lake?
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
we have, yeah. I mean, for us, San Antonio, you can average, you can get 2.5, 3 pound smallies out there, which is for here
Sure.
in the California lakes. That's a good small. Even if you go to Berryessa and other places that are more known for smallmouth in California, yeah, yeah. I mean, if you can get 2.5, 3 pounders, that's a good. A lot of lakes they average like pound and a quarter, pound and a half. They just don't for some reason get big.
Yeah,
More,
Great Lakes
huh?
smallmouths or Great Lake smallmouths get huge.
Yeah, but they're cold water fish, and our waters are
Right.
pretty warm, so their growth rate's probably a lot slower here in California than where it's colder majority of the time. The water.
I watched a kayak video the other day. Do you know that kayak guy's channel? Oh, I can't think of his name right now. I will in a minute. He was fishing the Delta tournament and he caught a 8.5 the other day out there, California Delta.
Really, a smallie?
No, a largemouth.
Oh, a largemouth. I was just
It
saying.
was just a Delta giant. It was a nice one.
Well, you saw mine, right?
Yeah, yeah. I saw that one you had on video last week.
Yeah. I always tell people that little lake I fish is it's a trophy. I mean, you can catch bigger average fish than you can at the Delta or Clear Lake,
Hmm, that's
and it's only
cool.
74 acres.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean, my
cool.
friend caught 5 over 10 pound last year. Monsieur, hey, yeah, 8 people are watching. I have 10. Damn. Winnie.
Oh, we got to pay attention here. Hold on. We're not paying attention.
I know it's hard for me. I keep telling people this. When I'm on here with panels and I have people on me, the chat's off the side and the chat is like teeny, and it's about 2 minutes delayed, a minute delayed. So yeah, Jose, I didn't mean to miss you, but it's just it's a different format on here. When I'm on my normal format, I'm always about and I always see the comments. But
I have no excuse.
hey,
I have no excuse. So that's my fault, Jose.
well, no, you're not. How many times you been on a panel?
0.
Okay, that's your first panel. Well, hello. I'm the host. I'm the one that should be like. But usually I have people on here that are on the panel with me that are
No,
more.
I have 3 big screens, so no excuse.
So yeah, you have no excuse.
No, it's far over here to the right, and the camera's way over here, and you guys are over here. But hey, we're making it work, folks.
Yeah. Sorry. Anybody can come on else can come on a panel too. It's like this isn't a Scott and Scott interview that's going on right now.
We're trying to break the internet with all these Scots.
Yep.
Well, so here's the thing. So I'm watching, I watch your videos, whatever, go live all the time. And then the one day, I think you posted a skateboarding video.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, his name's Scott. He skateboards or used to skateboard or whatever, still skateboards.
Yeah. I'm not dead yet. So.
I mean, yeah, right. So I used to dabble up to college time, say up to,
Yeah.
You're probably a little older than I am, but I was like, wow, he still skates. I was like, his name's Scott. He skates. My name's Scott. I used to skate. This guy might be my brother from a different universe or something.
Yeah, I said I have I posted a lot and talked about it. Showed my pictures of Tony Hawk and all. Yeah, I pretty much know everybody that's low budget's coming on. I know pretty much anybody in the skating industry at this point.
Yo, what's up, MFers?
Oh my God! First time I've seen him in the daylight. Last time he was just lights in the distance.
Let me, is it,
I'm gonna try to feed
jumpy in
pushing
here?
you some.
But look, Smelly McShelly's in here, guys. You guys know her? All right, you guys are on here. Can you guys man this for a sec? Because I got to plug in.
Can't see the panel and the chat at the same time. That's weird.
Yeah, you have to play with it. You can. Just off to the right, I think, or something. But give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. I gotta plug.
Smelly Michelle says she is new to the channel. What's up? Big ups on a good internet name for you. It's cool.
All right. I think
what else should? Hey, I got a good one. I saw this guy do this on a live stream. Hold on. Be right back.
All right. Smelly Shelly.
Did you already tell him about the
She
baits
knows
and
me
stuff, Scott?
She knows me from Island Life. Where I often pop in. What the hell is that?
Name the lure. That's the game. Name the lure. I probably can show you the bill. Yep, it doesn't say the name. So there's the bill. Name that lure.
By the eyes, it looks like a Norman.
Yeah. Or
It's like
a
Norman bait.
shoot.
Any size comparison, maybe? I don't know.
It's not Norman.
Start with a C.
No, it's not a Norman.
It's
Not a
Norman.
Norman.
Is it a Rebel?
No. We'll leave it out there for a few minutes. People want to guess.
I have no idea.
And what do you got? Anybody in the chat? You got no guesses in the chat yet.
Does it start with a C?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
Weird,
No.
the eyes and all that look like the way Norman does her eyes.
come on, Scott. That's your time period.
I know it is. It's not a
Good.
bomber.
It's a good bait. It's a
Is
good
it a
It
bait.
bomber?
looks like a good one.
Not a bomber. Not a bomber.
Well, those are the only ones I fish, so I don't know. Rebel? It's not a rebel.
Nope, not a rebel. Not a rebel.
Well, I'm out because those are the only baits I fish.
But we got any fishermen in the chat? Any bass fishermen in the chat? It's definitely a bass. I would say it's a bass bait, but probably maybe not invented by a bass company, not a traditional bass bait company. I'll say that.
I like your comment.
Yeah, it's Howard. Okay.
It's Howard.
All right, it's a Lure Jensen
Is it-
speed trap.
I was gonna guess Salmo.
Yeah, that's why I've never ever fished Lure Jensen. So
Yeah, it's a speed trap. The bill on this one's probably sanded off, but it's a
I
good
have no
bait.
idea.
All right. Well, I thought we had a bunch of fishermen in the chats. I didn't know. The bass guy. All right, he's a bass guy. Yeah. Lure Jensen, isn't that more like a steelhead
No
thing?
fisherman here.
Folks or whatever.
You got a fisherman. Got a fisherman in the comment there, Scott. It's on the screen.
Yep. We got Tank.
Somebody popped in for the. Oh, here we got somebody else coming in. Oh, it's Bryce.
Yeah, it's the
All
chat.
right.
How the heck are you guys?
We can hear you, mate.
How are you, low budget?
What's up, man?
Oh, not a lot.
Fixing
Not
to
a
be
lot.
better here in a minute.
I don't eat
Yeah.
fish either, Smelly. I don't eat fish either. I catch hell of them. I just don't eat.
$100 a day, Smelly. You can join the club.
Yeah, exactly.
But no, in saying that, I'm taking a break from trying to write a very, very vaguely worded report. Well, the way the chat is written out, the instructions is very, very vague, and it's flipping annoying. So yeah.
All right, everybody. That's what Bryce. What are you doing, low budget? Where the hell are you?
I'm in the garage. I'm moving to a different spot. I'll try and get a better signal. Something looks a little jumpy.
Oh,
Yeah, you've been on. Yeah, it's been wigging out a little bit.
See how it is in here.
Gotta move this closer now. As we get more people on, it gets smaller for me. So, what's the tournament you're doing, Scott?
I don't know if I'm gonna have time, to be honest. There's a walleye tournament
there you go.
this next weekend.
Now I've got some more colour in me.
We're talking.
You
We're
look,
talking to Scott, Bryce. We're talking to Scott.
So yeah, there's a walleye tournament at the end of the week, but I don't think I'm gonna have the days off to pre-fish anyway. So, and the weather's just so terrible that it would have to be a last minute ordeal.
They're probably gonna bail on it.
Yeah, probably. The bits aren't even. The bite is just getting going, so it's gonna be a grinder for sure.
Yeah, well, I gave up the FLWs this year, so.
Hey, big news on that this week, right? Did you see that?
Oh, let me type in the chat. Huh?
MLF,
No, what are they doing?
they bought FLW.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that news, I just heard that at the beginning of this week. So
That's kind of funny because when they picked apart Bassmaster and they didn't do anything from FLW.
yeah.
And now they turned around and bought FLW.
Yeah. It's you ever watch that channel, Smallmouth Crush?
I've heard the name. I don't know if I've watched much of
Yeah,
it.
check out. It's a good channel. He had a whole video about it earlier this week.
Oh, Smelly wants to know where we all are.
I'm in Michigan.
Low budget's
Florida.
in Florida. And Bryce, well, he's out of the country.
New Zealand represent.
He's the foreign body down below here. That's interesting.
You
though,
make me
Scott. I
sound
didn't
like
know
an
that.
alien, Scott. You make
You're
me
an
sound
alien.
like an alien.
Well, your voice is alien.
New York City.
Yeah, she's from New York.
I don't know how much time I've got. I'll go tomorrow. Mike runs out, then I'll disappear. Whenever that is.
Remember that. Low budget. What's happening? You all right?
I'm okay.
Yeah, all right.
The BLE.
You seem to have some issues there.
Hey,
for a
who?
second.
Scott Hoover. That's not Scotty H, is it? Scott, yeah. Yeah. You're gonna have to come back on Tuesday, buddy.
What are we doing on Tuesday?
Oh, you're gonna have to come back and find out, eh?
I didn't see that comment you replied to, Scott. I don't. I don't eat McDonald's.
Yeah, McDonald's costs way too much over here.
It's not a budget deal in New Zealand. It's
No,
like
it's not.
meal.
It's like a cheeseburger meal. A large cheeseburger meal is like flipping $8.10 or something. It's not cheap at all.
I wouldn't recommend it for your health, but
Oh yeah, you'd be having to shit by the time you get on the boat.
well, that's what I was trying to say.
Hey, that's just shark food to attract him.
Yeah, that's just chum. Just put it over the edge and let it go.
And I'm just having a hard time holding his eye.
Low budget is like dying over here.
I found out that I was probably 13, 14 when I found out shit floats. My brother-in-law jumped off the boat and he's hanging onto the side. I'm like, what are you doing? Next, like a couple seconds later, a freaking turd comes floating up. I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah, well, you gotta do what you gotta do, right? If the lake doesn't have outhouses, it's either head to shore or hang it over the edge. It's all fertilizer, right?
So where do we go to get these baits and stuff? I missed it.
No, I haven't said it yet. But no, I have well, it's gonna be on my website once I get all done. But I've been working with people and like edge to edge. I'm sending pictures and everything. He's getting ready to order them, and even like my shirts and that. But I finally hooked up this. I didn't even know I could do this.
Smelly McShelly has just done a super chat of $2. Coke, easy, low budget.
Yeah, but I hooked this up, guys.
That's a great tip.
Yeah, and mine is actually the PayPal. I've had it since like 2007, but it's a business thing. So now if you go in there and I got the paypal.me/Tentacles Bass, all one word, you go in there, it's all set up. You put the money, you can leave a comment, you can leave your address. It's all like a total just business thing. Then I can send you an invoice. I mean, yeah, it's all set up. And I was like, I didn't even know how that worked. I don't know how long ago they started PayPal.me and the forward.
But all your stuff's still on your website?
Yeah, but that website, like I said, it's blocked. It's been
Yeah, it was a lot really wonky last time I tried to use it. It's like
Yeah, no, but I'm taking that down, and I'm going to set up a page within CentralCoastBass.com instead of CCBCustomBaits.com. It's going to be within it. I'll have a page, and you'll be able to see all the colors, all the other stuff in that, and then the contact, and then you can just do it through the PayPal link is on there, so you can just sign up and send the money. And yeah, a lot easier sort of thing. I mean, that's the way
Sounds good.
well, that's how a lot of people do it now. But I wanted to do the whole Zen cart and professional shopping thing and all that other stuff, and
Sounds tasty, Tank.
it's just extra money. I mean, and I'm paying twice as much for my web hosting because I have a deluxe account because I have 2 websites hooked up to it. So I'm going to be saving money on that, and I can do it all through that. And so, yeah, that's the whole thing. Like my shirts right now, everybody wants my shirts. It's like $20. That includes shipping and everything. You can go there and say, yeah, I only have them in white and large and extra large, but everybody's like, I can't find your shirts. How come I can't buy your shirts? So now I can go there to paypal.me//CentralCoastBass, and
I want to get some of those pocket crawls you got. You have any more of those?
yeah, I have tons of them.
Oh, yeah.
I did a whole run of them, and then that's kind of when I stopped doing my baits. So they're all in the bulk containers now. I have never split them up into their, the individual bags and done all the processing of them. But yeah, that I have our actual gotcha stick, which I never introduced. It's kind of like a Sticko, kind of like a Senko. It's thicker, it sinks really well, weightless and all that. I have tons of those that I found sitting in my closet. I'm like, I have hundreds and hundreds of each of this color and everything else, and I never actually put them online for sale.
Yeah. Well,
But
maybe I'll catch a fish on it. I didn't catch a fish on any of those. Well, yeah, I was catching nothing but garfish on that stupid river, but I caught a bunch. What was it? A little over a month ago, I guess, on your buzz bait. I was using it down at this new lake I tried and did pretty good. I didn't take my camera or nothing. I was just going out to relax because if I don't get to go out if it's like a while before I get to go out, I'll just go out without the camera for a day and then maybe do a film or something. But yeah.
What the heck is up? I'm having issues with my
Just heard.
no, I'm just having issues with it. It won't let me put the link up anymore.
Let's try this link then.
Yeah, it won't. For some reason, I hit on it for invite and it won't let me do it.
You probably sent too many, or so it thinks.
I don't know. Do they have a limit? I put like 5. Yeah, it won't let me do it anymore. Oh wait, it just did it. There we go.
I've just chucked it in there.
How did you? Oh, you're using a computer.
Yep.
Right, let's see if this works.
I'm using a computer. You're going to have to split screen the phone if you want to put the Google the YouTube pop out. That's private chat, mate.
Yeah, it won't let me do.
No, you're gonna have to split screen it if you want to do it. But yeah, split screening doesn't always work on a small screen.
I added one. I added mine under yours.
Yeah, right. Old Scotty's showing you his setup. He's got more screen space than I have.
I have a ton of screen space.
Oh yeah, he has like 15 computers he's watching right now.
I have like an acre of screen.
That's mine.
There you
They're
go.
all
Mine.
They're all 52-inch screens he has.
23,
Your analytics
23
on one screen.
23-inch AOC monitor.
No, he has like he looks
Definitely
like a
no trout
production
here in
studio.
paradise.
Scott looks like a production studio. I can just tell.
No, I work on computers for a living, so I have to
Yeah.
Oh, really? What do you do?
have just IT stuff, system administration stuff.
Yeah,
Nothing exciting.
I kind of want to get into that side as well, Scott, and then eventually go into maybe a bit of pen testing.
That's cool.
Well, there's your man. There's your man, Bryce. You can talk to. Wait, wrong way. You can talk to him.
Oh yeah, but if we take out on you guys, you're going to get weeded out. So I'd rather not take out on you.
Yeah.
Because everyone's going to leave the chat, and everyone is going to leave the stream. And it's like, yeah, nah.
He's from Michigan. The other Scott. See, the weird thing is, Scott, nobody knows me as Scott. So when people say Scott, and I'm like, me? I'm like, oh, wait, they just call me CCB. So.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, what do they know you as? Because that could be a bad thing.
I'm just, yeah, a lot of people don't know they just know me as CCB. I never say my name on my videos.
I heard it somewhere. I heard you say it somewhere. That's how I knew. I don't remember.
I think it might have been on another live stream somewhere or something. It was mentioned. Either that or I occasionally call you Scott.
Yeah.
On these panels, but then this is split two ways. So unless I go Scotty, unless I do Scott H and Scott K, Scott A and Scott B.
we got. That's really weird because it's K and H.
Yeah, like it's that
Or
close to each other in the alphabet.
He's before me in the alphabet, but
there you go.
Not by many letters.
I know it's like 4 apart.
Yeah,
2 apart.
It's crazy. It's crazy how close it is, eh?
See what she said right there? It's got AK. Well, see, the weird thing is, when I was known as Digger around here, nobody knew my name, and I was just strictly Digger. I was a skateboarder. Nobody actually knew my real name. I was just this acronym or this other word, Digger. It was like, and now suddenly I'm CCB, and a lot of people don't even know my first name. So
I used to ride freestyle bikes with a guy named Digger when I was in high school. He was from Cali.
he stole my name, really?
Yeah.
Even my packages from Santa Cruz when I rode for him. Digger. Didn't even have my name on it. It was just.
It might have been. I don't know. He could have been where he heard it from back in the day. I don't know. But he rode Flatland freestyle with Kevin Jones and all them guys, Mike Eaton and Dave Muir when he lived in New York.
Huh.
But
guess what I'm taking back to the shop? The audio coming from the computer into these earphones was crap, unintelligible most times, and the microphone was all good, but the earphones were just. That's right. They're unfit for purpose.
Hey guys, look who joined us.
Hi.
Hey, Smelly.
How are you? Yeah, we're in New York. See, the Freedom Tower there.
Oh, you're not quite central New York.
I'm
New Yorker in the house.
I'm in New York, New York.
Yeah.
The real New York.
Yeah.
The real New York. I figured I'd come and say hi, guys. Everybody in my house is sleeping, so I'm bored.
Just fish, yes, they put trout in the Lucero.
Low budget. Listen, you gotta talk easy.
yeah, I just claimed it. She's hitting pretty good.
I saw the thing to join the broadcast. I didn't know if that was meant for anybody particular or if I was able to join too. But I guess you let me in, so I guess it was for me too, for everyone.
Yeah, it's pretty much whoever wants to join. Hey, Stingray Steve.
Yeah, I'm pretty non-secular.
Not, not secular. Hold on. Let me
Just
see
so
if I
somebody knows you, it's fine.
Yeah, she dropped.
And she's gone.
Where is the real New York? It's
New
only
York, New York. Wasn't there a lame ass song about that place?
Never been there.
Oh,
I'm pretty
Really?
sure
You live not
someone
very
did a
far
lame
away.
song about it.
I've been to Niagara Falls.
She's back. She's back.
I do this all the time when I watch StreamYards. I'm used to hitting the back key on my phone for things. So when I hit it on here, it kicks me out of the. I boot
Yeah,
myself out of the
kicks you out.
stream.
Yeah, I
I
heard
give
that
it.
too.
Hit
I
the
give
home. Hit the home button, then. Hit the home button. It won't put you out.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
I'm
just
in
gotta
the
stay away
back,
from that button.
evidently.
I gotta stay away from that button. It's quiet night on YouTube for Saturday, no?
Yeah,
No,
I think it is. Let me see that view. Again. That was crazy.
Okay, hold on. So you got the Freedom Tower there. We got City Hall over here. And if you look way in the distance, it's hard to see on the camera, but that's the Empire State Building.
Oh, damn.
And then
Wow.
sometimes on the other side of my building is the East River and the Brooklyn Bridge, which you can see from my bedroom window, but I can't go in there because hubby's sleeping.
What
What's
floor are
that?
you on?
What was that?
What floor are you on?
I'm on the 23rd floor. Safe book.
Jesus.
Ooh, that's a drop.
Yeah. I've lived in this building for 20 years now, in this apartment. So I was actually
is-
here 9/11. I was right here.
Wow.
That's actually a lot closer than it looks. It's only like 2 blocks. I could walk there in like 3 minutes. But
Wow.
objects in camera are closer than they appear to be. So, but
See,
yeah, I'm sorry.
CCB.
What?
Paradise is just asking you a question in the chat, CCB.
Oh.
If you haven't seen it yet, I can read it.
Yeah,
No, I
so
read.
that's the feel. It's nice at night, right? Have any of you
Yeah.
ever been to New York City?
No,
Yeah,
but
I'm in New York.
given that
No?
view, I'd damn well love to go.
Went
I'm sorry, what did you say?
Given the view, I'd love to go to New York.
Yeah. It's
It
a place
looks so good at night.
yeah, it's cool at night. Where we actually might sell our apartment soon and move because
Wow.
I think we've just kind of had enough of it. But my kids are grown. I got a grandkid now, so it's time. Might be time to go.
My niece lives in New York. Well, she just moved there, but she lived there for a year and a half.
Where's she in New York?
Have no idea. Somewhere in New York.
That's a big place.
But now she's in Denver, I think.
Oh, Denver. Okay, that's a good place for me and you, low budget.
sure, man. I wouldn't be able to handle all them damn people. I got to be out by myself. Oof. Can't stand a lot of people.
Yeah,
I'm out.
you know what? I kind of hate people, but see, like I'm right now. I'm up here on the 23rd floor on my terrace, so I get to enjoy it without having to deal with the crap.
But that's the weirdest. That's the thing I can't understand because I'm pretty sure everybody else in here on the panel, you live on the first floor, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
One floor house.
Yeah,
Yep.
see,
But
when I
could
was-
you imagine? Could you imagine living
Mm-mm.
23 floors? That just like it was really weird to me.
please, I do a job. Can you see the building I'm pointing to right there?
Yeah.
I do a job. I take care of cats. I go visit cats when people go away. That's my job. It's the best job on the planet, especially
Mhm.
when you're in downtown New York City. Okay,
That's
So-
freaking bitching.
I do a job in this building right here, and it's on the 48th floor.
I know that's just so weird though. Like
It's crazy, right? When I was a teenager,
living that high up, it's just like
growing up, I lived all over the country,
Damn it,
like
Stingray.
in country areas and cities.
Stingray says he lives a block from the Bronx.
A block from what?
The Bronx.
He lives a block from the Bronx.
Yep.
How do you live a block from the Bronx? It's a borough. I'm from the Bronx, actually. I'm a Bronx girl. I left the Bronx 20 years ago, though.
He's just outside the area, evidently.
Hold on, I'm trying to read something here.
Show me your wall of baits there that you got.
What?
Budget bass. I want to see some of these baits on the wall.
Oh,
The ones he has back there.
these are just. I'll see if I can. These Bass Assassin sent me a whole bunch of different baits. They sent me a whole box of these flukes, chartreuse tail, kicking color. They only ever tried one.
I actually have that. No, I have that exact same color. We catch a lot of walleye on it. I ordered a ton of stuff from Bass Assassin.
Just some cheap Zoom flukes. These here Rage Swimmers, Strike King.
You're all the bass fishers? Like, that's all you fish for? Or do you go, like, for other things,
White
too?
belly
Well, no, I'm bass.
with the green pumpkin top.
Wait, I go that way. He fishes for walleye a lot. Yeah, low budget is showing us that he's in Florida, so he fishes a lot of.
Z-Man Razor Shad.
He fishes for refugees?
These are great on it, yeah.
Pretty much.
Did I say that out loud?
You
Put
can
those
keep
on
them
a
over 4
chat.
feet, actually. If
yeah,
refugees
you got-
over 4 feet, you can keep them.
Square deal.
Just so you catch them on hook and line, you're all good.
That's low budget, the refugee fisher.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he's got some Guggen baits.
Oh, you gotta have the Guggen baits.
My
Yeah, I
ex-husband's
forget
brother
who sent me
was
those.
a massive fisherman.
Culprit sent me a whole box of stuff here that they were tearing these worms up with the gold and black. They like it. The gold down here. And they oh man, I caught the last video I made the other I guess last month or so I made a video, but these are the culprit water dragons. They kind of look like the lizard profile,
Wait,
but they
these
got like an
companies,
arrow-shaped head to it, and they
these
kind of
companies are sending you bait.
down a little
What?
bit different. But yeah, it's freaking long as crap. It's a 7-inch. I guess that's not too
Hey,
big.
Fernando.
But body's kind of biggy. Profile.
I'm
These
kind of
here are
fascinated
critical
by all
balls.
the fishing stuff that there is. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Black
Yeah.
and blue curls. Just power bait.
My
Punching.
ex-husband's brother was a massive fisherman. He used to hunt. He was hunted too, but he used to fish for everything, like ice fishing, big fish. Like I think he went out to, where the hell was he? Somewhere in the friggin' French Polynesian island area somewhere, and he was fishing for like marlins and shit, like big
Melted up.
giant fish. But I felt bad for the fish. Like, it takes hours. What's going through that little fish brain?
Mhm.
Well, it's a little fish brain, at least.
What was that?
It's a little fish brain, at least.
Yeah, it's just a little fish brain. Not much different than a lizard brain.
It's
Yeah,
imagine the
they're not
pain if the
thinking too
hook
much.
goes through the brain.
Scott, this is that mold I made the other day. The first mold I made. That's a 4-inch swim bait mold.
Oh, yeah, you were telling me that.
What is that
There's
for?
the-
A bait or like a
The
handle?
master that I made for it.
Yeah.
Got a hook slot.
It's so you can pour your own baits out of soft plastic.
I've been fishing twice in my life, and I loved it because I love boats and water and shit. But my cousin Michael used to take me. He passed though, so nobody takes
I
me fishing.
over poured this one a little bit because I put a rattle in it. I put a rattle in this one inside the plastic, but this is
That's for the baby
yeah, I
fish.
don't know how it's gonna work, but we'll try it.
Hey,
Use up some of this old plastic.
Do any of you watch the show King of the Hill? Or did you ever?
I haven't watched that.
I have heard of it.
Okay, well,
heard
I've
of it.
watched one episode in my life, right? And I happened to catch it 2 times. So it's an episode where he's fishing, and somehow he ends up with crack. It's a cartoon, the show. He ends up with crack, right? The drug, and he drops it in the water, and all the fish start coming. So he starts using crack as bait, and it makes the news like, why is this man catching so many fish? Because he's using crack for bait. It was the best thing I ever saw.
Okay, Smelly,
Yes.
I got a question.
Sure.
Are you grandfathered in on that place?
No, this was what you call a Michelama setup. So basically, you had to make more than a certain amount, but less than a certain amount, and you could buy stock in it and move in, and then you paid like maintenance every month. But what happened was every year the board would vote, like in the residents of it's called Southbridge Towers. If you look, there's 1, 2, my building, 3, and one more. There's 4 big buildings and 3 small ones, or 5 small ones. I'm sorry. And every year they would vote, and all the old folks, they didn't want it to go private. But like 2, 3 years ago, the board voted, and we finally went private. So now we own the apartment. So it was actually like kind of hitting the lottery. I got very, very lucky.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well,
When my husband was born and raised here, when his family moved into these buildings, and I mean like his entire family lives here, and there's a lot of them. But anyway, yeah, just in my building alone, there's probably 10 apartments with his family. It's so crazy.
The first one off the boat there, Scott. I did a double laminate with the chartreuse, like you always say, chartreuse.
But when they moved in the 70s, when it was first built, they were begging people to take 2 and 3 bedroom apartments.
Really?
Yeah, there was nothing down here back then. I think it was like 78 or something like that. 70 something, 78, 79. Nobody wanted to live here. So
a lot of that land around there was seized by eminent domain. The government claimed it all, or the Rockefellers and all that back in the day.
Really? You probably know more about that than me.
Well, no, all I know is in San Francisco, there were a lot of people I visited, and they were in had an apartment in a building, but they'd been there for 20 years, and the rent was the same amount. They couldn't raise the rent.
Yeah. Rent controllers. Let me tell you something. I got a client. I take care of a cat up on. It's in the East Village, right? And which is a very popular place in the world, whatever. But she has like a brownstone apartment, right? And it goes. I swear to God, you walk into the apartment, and to get to the back of the apartment, it takes like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
And she's lived there since the 70s, and they can't raise her rent. She said they've been trying to get her out for years, and they can't.
She's paying like $200, right?
Yeah. She pays nothing. It's the more. There's got to be 6 bedrooms in this place. I'm not even kidding. It's the crazy. It's very scary too. I call it the haunted house.
That's the thing in San Francisco is I met a lot of these people that have been here for 20 years, and they're only paying like $200 rent.
Well, that's why a lot of people here didn't want to go private, because if you go private, they can raise the maintenance on you every year.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So a lot of them didn't want to, but I actually pay less maintenance now than I did before, because before I was capped because of our income. So we were paying the max that they could charge you, because we had to pay that guy surcharge, a friggin' surcharge. He always gets you. So, we were capped, but now that we're private, surcharge. He's no sir at all. He's no sir. Anyway, now we pay less. So, but they're talking about a friggin' 20% maintenance increase soon. So we'll see what happens. Because they waste money on stupid shit. They redo the ramp out front. They had to do it 5 times.
Yeah, but I was just wondering, because like I said, when I had my store for 4 years in San Francisco, I met all these people that had these like you said, it was like 5 bedroom, 4 bedroom.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
And they just live there so long that they're never going to give it up. I mean,
yeah, they're trying to get rid of the places like that all over. Like Harlem was like that, and they're cleaning Harlem up now, right? So people don't really remember like how bad it was like, just a few years ago. So people are coming here and paying big money for these friggin' brownstones and stuff because everybody's privatizing. It's gentrification. They're getting rid of everybody. So trying to make everything upscale. You know, meanwhile, Manhattan real estate is down 14% in the last 2 years. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait.
Paradise.
I'm gonna wait a few years before I sell. Because if we sell, I can live really well if I go down south to like Georgia, the Carolinas, maybe
Okay.
Texas. Love
You could
Texas.
have a house with 20 acres.
Yeah,
and
no
buy
kidding.
it
I don't
and
even
buy
want
it
that.
for a third. Buy it for a third of what you sold that place.
Yeah, let me tell you something. Probably less than that. Like I get whatever I get for this. I can put the house I would want would probably be 120,000. I don't want nothing big, nothing fancy. One floor.
You
I
don't
don't
make
even
as
want
much
no
money down south, but the cost of living ain't as high.
Oh
Well,
yeah.
like I save everything. I invest in my stocks. Everything I make, I put into that. Everything. Like I leave myself with like I take $20 out with me on a Monday. Whatever I don't spend, I put in a big Poland Spring bottle. So like that's how like I'm very creepy with my money with myself. I'm generous to other people, which is kind of stupid, but so I've done okay in the market.
Sounds a bit like me.
So I just want to move down south and work at a Walmart and say, "Welcome to Walmart. May I help you?" That's all I want to do. That's my dream.
You'd be good at that.
And grow zucchini in my backyard.
Yep.
You'd be good at that.
Yeah, absolutely. Welcome
Oh
to
yeah.
Walmart. May I help
You
you?
have a great personality for a lady that
Go,
says
go,
good night
girl.
when you leave
Yeah.
Walmart.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very
I always
much.
love those people.
Yeah, they're the best.
They
It's
are.
not a job if you love doing it. So whatever it is, as long as you love doing it.
I love donuts. Donuts are the freaking best. I'm on a diet though. I've been on that
Donuts.
stupid
He
keto.
didn't say donuts. He said do it.
Oh, I thought he said donuts.
No.
I got
No.
donuts on the brain.
Evidently. I'm like, where the hell did she come out with donuts from?
Oh,
But he said donuts.
No, he didn't say donut.
I wish I had a donut.
Exactly.
That is too funny.
I would do the
no,
same here,
no, she's-
Paradise.
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
$20 wouldn't even fill the
Oh
tank.
God, that's funny. That is too funny. I can't read the chat because I don't have my glasses on.
Oh yeah, there you go. Show them up on the screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, when Scott clicks on them. Paradise
When I
is,
click them, you can read them.
Paradise says $20 wouldn't even buy a family meal out here or be enough gas for a week. Kelly is crazy. Gas is $4 a gallon right now. Over here in New Zealand, gas is still sitting up rather high at $2 plus a litre, so
Yeah,
a quarter of a gallon, and
Yeah.
and $20 you'd have to add by 10 at least to get a family meal.
California is very expensive. My son and his wife and my grandson were living there. I actually just
Oh, yeah.
moved them out here. They're living with me now because it was very expensive. But even they were in San Diego, which is not as expensive as San Francisco, but it wasn't cheap. But to be honest, I was staying in Ocean Beach, San Diego, and they were building houses like right on the beach there, right? The houses cost like 1.8 million. But if you look at that 1.8 million, you're getting a freaking house a block from the beach with 5-6 bedrooms in it. In New York City, I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like I would never pay $1 million for a 2-bedroom apartment.
Oh,
You know
but
what
they
I
go
mean?
for it.
But that's what people are paying for. Like my apartment, but I'm having it renovated
Exactly.
now. Once it's renovated, it's worth about $1 million, $1.2 million, depending on the
Right.
real estate market.
Well, the thing
And
is
people,
with my parents in Pebble Beach, they bought their house in 1984 for $285,000. They now live here in Marina, where I'm living. They sold that house for over $1 million.
yeah. So like, listen, real estate is a great investment. Excuse me, I almost cursed, but I curse a lot. I do
You
curse
already
a lot.
cursed a bunch of times. I'm not monetized on this stream, so don't worry.
Oh, okay. Well, I sent you a super chat. So how did you? I don't get it.
No, I can get. Well, I can get super chats, but when I
Some
monetize,
people have the super chat feature. Others who
Yeah.
pop out the chat like myself don't have the super chat feature.
I actually hit 1,000 friends last night on YouTube.
Nice. Well
Yeah,
done.
I
Well
hit
done.
the 1K mark,
Oh, 840.
and I'm only like 700 hours away from the 4,000 hours that you need.
Nice.
That's kilometers
Nice.
per hour.
Yep. Hold on one second.
I'm flying towards it. Not fast, but I'm flying.
See,
I've had over I've got over 300 friends on YouTube. Over 300, so that's awesome. Oh,
easy girl, easy,
I
easy.
I'm dying.
I think someone needs to take your own advice and
She's
take
already
it
low budget.
I think I just don't have the lung
Low budget
capacity
was
anymore.
dying earlier. What's going
I
on
think
here?
I'm a lot older than low budget. I think
Mhm.
so. I don't have the same lung capacity. I've been doing it longer.
Do as I say, not as I do.
Yeah, do as I donut, not as I donut.
Yeah.
So, how long have you been on YouTube?
I started. Well, I've had a channel, but I put up my first video about
You're
4.5
like Scott
months ago.
Hoover.
About 5 months ago. I put up my first video.
And how long have you had the account?
I've had the account for, I don't know. I think I set one up years ago for something and just never went back to it.
She's like Scott, exactly.
I never went back to it, and then my husband started his channel. May 24th. This May 24th made a year, and his channel is monetized. But and everybody kept saying, "Smelly, you need your own channel." So finally, I was like, you know what? He went to YouTube jail for a copyright infringement. So when he was in YouTube jail, somebody had to step up, you know. So because he was in jail, I had to pull for the family. So
I've never
so
heard
I
it called YouTube jail.
yeah, well,
Yeah.
Thing. Yeah.
that's what we call it. He was in YouTube jail.
It's like going to Facebook jail.
YouTube
Yeah.
jail.
Oh, Facebook jail's the best.
I know, eh? Facebook jail is something else, isn't it?
Listen, especially the choice.
Especially if your post has been exactly within the guidelines and everything else, and the algorithm decides, no, that's not suitable.
Yeah, Facebook sucks. I don't really go on Facebook anymore.
Neither.
It's
I basically these days I've got Facebook for Messenger and not a lot else.
well, they took down a few of my posts, and I was like, why are they taking this down? I couldn't even believe it. So we won't even go into what they were, but it aggravated me.
Yeah.
You know, I don't want to get into politics, but it's very left.
Talk to the hand.
Well, that'll be why. Zuckerberg's actually renowned to be a right wing instead of anything else.
Yeah,
so.
I just don't think that it should be either one. It should be, you know.
New York's a blue state.
Yes, no shit it is, but I'm not blue. I'm
She's
not blue at all. Not at all. Not even a little bit. But
as weird as she can make it.
it's lonely. It's lonely here.
It's lonely.
You have to find a red state to make home, eh? Or is it the green state?
I got to
It's
move
a
to
huge,
Texas.
lonely state.
What is your temperature in New York outside? Because you're standing outside.
Right now, you know what? I actually have. Look at this. Want to laugh? Yeah. What I got?
Cold up there yet?
It's my Coca-Cola thermometer.
Oh, 70 odd degrees.
It says it's 60 degrees.
Nice.
Yeah. Last night and the night before, my terrace was so windy. I was freezing my ass off out here.
Yeah.
It was so damn cold. Like I have this little skeleton, and I can hear that's Jeffrey Peterson. People think he's up for Halloween, but he's there all year. Because when it's windy, he dances, and I love it. Can you see him? This is Jeffrey Peterson. Say hello, everybody. Hello. Do you see him?
Oh, there he is. There he is.
Wait, I don't see him. Oh, there he is. Yeah. Hey, Jeffrey Peterson. So, it's Jeffrey Peterson.
So Smelly, do you do actually videos too, or you just usually?
Yeah,
just
no, I
live?
do video. Yeah, I have a lot of. I do. My channel is mostly like scratch tickets, like Lotto,
Okay.
New York Lotto.
Yeah.
But I also do. Well, now my grandson moved in, so I don't have as much time. But I do like walking tours. But
Where'd low
Smelly's
budget go?
I'm sorry.
Sorry,
He dropped out. He dropped
no, low
out.
budget dropped out. I was just
Oh,
sorry. Go on.
I do like walking tours. Like I'll walk over the Brooklyn Bridge and live stream it, or I go down to the stock exchange and live stream it.
Have,
Yeah,
have you
like
got
me.
have you got the Brooklyn Bridge one up? At
I'm
the moment?
sorry.
Is the Brooklyn Bridge one up on your channel at the moment?
Yeah, if you you could find some of them. If you go to my playlist, I actually just created a playlist tonight, and you could see one. You could see one. I think it
Okay.
says "Smelly has no work. Let's walk over the bridge" or something like that.
Sweet. I'll be giving you a view on that one.
If you do look at my playlist, any of you, there's a video and it's like hot, like a orangish red fire kind of looking thing with like a thermometer, like a red thermometer in the middle because we were having a
Yeah,
massive
but
heat wave. So I did a
Mhm.
video regarding the heat wave. The first 60 seconds of this video might be one of the funniest things I've ever done. So you might want to check that one out.
Sounds like a hot tip.
Yeah, it's pretty funny stuff actually. My husband
Yeah.
was like,
I
he's like, "What's wrong with you?"
I,
So
I occasionally do scratch ticket videos as well. So, but
I love
at the
it.
moment I've got one, two, at least three, if not four videos that I've got to do, and none of them are scratch tickets.
I actually did a whole book of $5 tickets. I got 10 people. We all chipped in. And we bought a whole book of $5 tickets, which was $500. So we put in $50. We put in $50 each, and from that book, I got back 280. So with that
Nice.
280, I bought more tickets, just different tickets, and I got back 180. With that 180, I bought another mix. Everybody kept rolling their money, and today I did a live stream today of those tickets. I got back 230. So we're gonna roll it again, and I'll do probably a live stream maybe Monday night, or I'm not sure yet. Tomorrow morning, Monday night, and then next week, you guys might want to catch this. Next weekend, my husband said months ago that when I hit 1,000 friends, we were gonna wax his back live. So next week. Yeah,
Yeah.
next weekend we're gonna be waxing it back live, so that should be fun on my
Ouch.
channel.
Yeah, that's gonna get monetized for sure.
Yeah, Yeah, we have a lot-
Let's put it nicely. People, when you're watching it, turn your volumes down.
Yeah.
oh yeah, definitely. He's gonna cry like a baby. I was like,
It's
I've
going
been,
to be
doing
worse than crying. It's going to be flipping full out screaming.
I've been doing this for years. Are you kidding me? I don't want to hear you make a sound. I actually have a video too where I get my mustache waxed because I'm Italian. I grow a mustache, so I got my mustache
Wait,
waxed
what?
on
Wait,
a vid live.
we
What?
skipped over something.
What's that?
You've been getting your back waxed for years.
No. I've been waxing. That would
I
be
thought
terrible.
that's what you
No.
said.
I kind of did say that, but no.
You kind of did.
That,
You kind of
that
did say it.
that would be pretty bad. That reminds me of a joke. You want to hear a good joke? Why do Italian men grow mustaches?
So you don't notice their back hair?
Why do Italian men grow mustaches?
Oh, I just said so you don't notice their back hair.
Oh no, so they could look like their mothers. Why do they grow back
right.
hair? Why do they grow hair on their backs?
No, but I mean seriously, did everybody else on here? Because she said she was doing.
No, I
his
did
back.
say that, but hold on. Do you know why they grow hair on their backs? So they could look exactly like their mothers. But no, I said it because I said my husband is getting his back waxed, and he was saying he's scared. I said I've been doing it for years, meaning waxing, but it did come out
Right,
like
but
it
it
did
came
come
out
out.
like you were saying you
Yeah,
waxed
I get
your back for years.
it. I had a Smelanese
Oh my
moment.
God.
I speak Smelanese. It's my own language. So
Yeah, I mean,
I do
if
love
you
a good
wax your back,
cannoli.
that's fine. I mean,
what was that?
if you wax your back, that's fine. And nothing against it. I just
Well, listen, I'm not gonna wax where there's no hair. Thank God there's no hair. No hair there. No,
I
but I
don't
do
know.
grow a
I've been with
mustache because, like I said, I'm Sicilian, so I grow a little bit of hair here, so I get that waxed.
yeah.
And I did
I've
that a
been
lot. I did a video of that one day.
I've been with some Italian women, so it's not a far stretch, right?
It hurts. Yes, I am. I am 90% European, actually, and you're 10% Europooping. Nah. Stupid.
Yeah.
Well, both Scott and myself look like the wrong candidate. Both of the Scots and myself look like the wrong candidates for any kind of waxing.
Yeah, I'm pretty hairless. Even my arms are hairless. Like my legs are hairless. I'm not a hairy person.
Yeah, my husband's back. He's not like full-fledged hairy back. It's like in spots.
Really
Like
thick black hair.
What?
Really thick black hair.
It's yeah, but it's not like one of those, like crazy hairy Italian men in the movies that you see with the friggin' rope chain and their sweatsuit with the jacket open.
Yeah.
It's not like that kind of hairy. It's like hairy in patches, like the right and left shoulder blade area, and then the closer you get to his ass, the hairier it gets.
Oh, nice to know he's got a hairy ass.
I
There
love
we
you,
go.
yes, it's all right. It's
There we
fuzzy.
go.
It's
That's what we're looking for on the feed.
And Scotty H is just looking like,
That
I
makes
don't need to
great
know
content
that.
right there.
It's just, I didn't need to know that. No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Things got weird.
Hey, AI downtown. I didn't know. What are you doing here, AI downtown?
Welcome to CCB Live.
Yeah, AI downtown's been I don't know whether it's half
AI
fucking
downtown is
fun
my
and
buddy.
whatnot, but he's been a bit funny in chat too. So yeah,
I was actually on your live earlier, AI downtown, but I couldn't talk because I had the grandson.
if he's still hanging around. Oh, Jess Bush has just asked, is this CCS?
My comment is, why are you taking this long to wax him?
Why take what? Why taking so long? What?
Why are you taking so long to wax him?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. Good question. Good question. Well, we nared it when we went on our last cruise. We nared it because he got scared and didn't do the wax. But now there's incentive, so he has to do it. He's a man of his word. Got to do what he said, Hold on.
It's not that hard to find, Scott?
Found it.
I'm not going to go where my mind's going. I'm just going to leave it at that.
Hold on.
I was trying to check out Jess Fish D, but there's no content on that channel.
No, I don't think Jess Bush has got content. Jess Bush is a good supporter though. So,
Yeah, no, Jess Fish, I don't.
Will you guys all do videos too, or just like streams? Like, what's your shtick?
I'm a video channel first and foremost, and if I do a stream, that's an oddity.
I have over 1,000 videos on YouTube.
Do you really? How long have you been on?
13 years.
Really? Wow.
Yeah,
That's
October 2006.
It's weird. During the time when everything started, like YouTube and I don't know, the internet.
Been there, done that.
I was young, very young, and into some not so good things. So I kind of like skipped that part of life. So now I suck when it comes to anything technology, which is terrible because I was at the right time for it. When I went to my first school after high school was a trade school for business, and they taught us DOS. DOS. Remember that DOS on the computers?
Yep.
That was before.
I haven't had my chance to try my hand at DOS, but I started fairly soon after with Windows 95. Actually, was the first one, and that was very, very heavily based on DOS.
Well, no, I did DOS in 1984.
Yeah, DOS was a long time ago.
Yeah, long
1984
time
in my
ago.
computer class in high school.
DOS and then Windows.
Do you remember when you were connected to the internet, it would make that crazy sound?
Dial-up modem.
Dial-up modem, yeah.
56 kbps. Dial-up modems. Whoop, whoop.
You've got mail.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that.
And now DJ, and now the good DJs are starting to mix all those old computer sounds like that and everything into their stuff, and it's becoming cool again.
Yeah. Well, that's because people are so weird right now, and they just can't find things to do with their time.
Jess Fish has just said no content yet, maybe soon. I have a GoPro and have lots of fishing footage.
Let me tell you something about GoPro. GoPro is an awesome product, but if
It
you have
is. I've seen
More to that, Jess Fish.
some footage
Yeah,
come
we
off
talked to that,
GoPros that
Scott.
shouldn't have been recorded on GoPros. Put it that way.
if you had the GoPro stock, when it first went public on its IPO, it went up to like $90, right? I think it's like $6 now.
Yeah.
They got killed, and it was in a matter of days. Like they got killed with the GoPro stock.
Yep.
And it's amazing too because it really is such a good product. But I have one. I want to learn how to use it. I'm a little bit afraid. I don't know. I don't like. I don't know.
They're okay.
I get intimidated by anything technology related. That's why I'm just like, ugh, it's too much to learn.
You're on your phone right now.
Well, yes, this is amazing actually, though, because I also taught myself how to do the stocks on the computer. So if it's anything stock related, and with this, I just do the bare minimum, like with my phone. I don't know what most of the buttons do or keys, whatever apps. I play slot machines on my phone, fake slots, and I do YouTube.
Yeah, that's the same with me.
And take pictures of cats.
The fact you do YouTube on your phone and all that means you're not quite as behind as what you might think.
Oh man,
it takes a lot to do YouTube. Even if it's just live streams. Even if it's just
my
pure
husband
live
is a
stream,
huge help.
it takes a lot to do it on the phone.
Yeah.
And because you're dealing with a screen size like this for your comments and everything, it takes even more work.
You know what it is? You have to do something all the time. Like if you learn something and then you never do it, you're not gonna remember how to do it. You know.
Well, I go on to a lot of my like my website and that. I'm like got on today and started updating channels and that, and I'm like, I haven't done this in like 4 months. So it's like I had to get in and sort of remember how to do everything.
Oh, forget it. It's impossible. It's absolutely impossible.
It's like wow. I mean, phone I'm all the time doing lives and editing videos.
I sent my first email in 2012. And that's because it was part of my homework for school.
That's not hard to believe.
I went to school to be a medical assistant, like for phlebotomist and do EKGs and that kind of crap. So I had to get to
when I sent my when did I send my first actual email that it would have been probably about
I've never even sent
about 2010 or something.
2002.
My first email. I don't actually do emails a lot. I more communicate via direct message.
I had to learn my job. My job is all email. I never talked to my.
Back in '95, it was AOL Instant Messenger and shit.
Yep.
With a little stick figure running.
Gateway 2000, baby.
Yeah, that's mail. Yeah, like my job though now is all my phone. Everything is on my phone and through emails from my company. And they actually made me a manager. Believe it or not, I got a promotion in the cat company. But I don't like that part of the job. I like just visiting the cats because it pays really good. I get paid really well to do it, and I don't have to deal with people. I meet the client one time. A lot of them have like concierges that I get the key from, you know. And it's all cats. I don't have to deal with bullshit. So that, but so it's all email, my job. So now I need to learn. But now I do anything with email because I do it every day. You know, if you don't do it,
Yeah.
then you're not gonna donut.
I'm pretty much email always.
Low budget like that. You got a donut, right?
Give me the munchies.
We've come full circle in this conversation.
Who am I
Yeah,
giving munchies to?
back where we started.
So that's I love that. I love full circle. I'm OCD that way. I can't. It can't be a half a circle.
Do a catch and cut,
Watching Low
right?
Budget.
What? Hey, all right.
It took a little bit to realize you were full screen.
I know, he's like, what?
Oh, this is hilarious.
He's effing me up. He suddenly
He's
put me
hanging out in the
full
garage.
screen.
I thought you were relocating. He said he was in the garage an hour ago.
It looks
and
like
then
a
he
pretty
was
nice
moving to a
little.
different place.
Looks like a
I'm in
pretty
the
nice
bait shack.
thing, man
I'm in the
cave.
bait shack right now.
Yeah.
He's still in the garage.
You-
He's still
the-
working.
No, this is the bait shack. This is the.
Oh, it's the bait shack, not the garage.
Yeah.
You look like you've killed an
Look
alligator in your life.
at this little. This company sent me this thing.
I think the
Odds
crocodiles
Pro.
walk by.
Freaking Placino Fishing sent me this thing. It's a rod
Fishing
spooler and unspooler
See, I knew that.
for line.
She
Oh,
knew
I
what
knew
that
that.
was. All right.
Little quick commercial.
Yeah.
Bryce is gonna do a catch and cook.
I just need to mix it up a bit.
Oh,
We need to do
I've got a mate over here who's an avid fisherman. So it won't take much for me to convince him to come pick me up and go out for the day.
Do catch and cook.
Do it, man. Get your knife, get your frying pan. Go at it.
I can cook it. I'm just not sure how well I can catch it.
Ah, you'll be fine. Throw bait.
And I'm
into
not sure what kind of fish will be biting anyhow.
I'm sure you have some wonderful fish in New Zealand.
Actually, we got some half decent table fish.
Yeah.
Some that's really, really good as a feature dish on the main menu. So yeah.
Sounds awesome.
Be
We
back
should
in
do
a
that.
sec, guys. Hold down the fort.
Yeah, let's do that. True or false, low budget bassing, you have killed an alligator in your life.
Oh yeah, plenty of them.
I knew it. I could tell just by looking at you.
Grew up in South Carolina, actually. Not, I didn't kill any here in Florida. I just moved here to Florida in January, but grew up in South Carolina, and me and my brother-in-law.
Smelly.
How old? 36. 36. But when I was in South Carolina, I grew up. I probably stayed down there till I was probably in 7th or 8th grade. It was the beginning of 8th grade when I moved up to Pennsylvania. Finished up school there in Pennsylvania, but then after I graduated, I moved back down to South Carolina. But I'd alligator hunt with my brother-in-law and stuff. We'd go out at night on a little floating skid looking thing and a stick. We'd push our way out there. A lot of times I'd shine a light. A lot of times I'd see the eyeballs light up, and you'd be like, "Oh, nope, that's a bullfrog." Because them bullfrogs, they'd be so big, their eyes would be far apart. It'd look like at least a 4-foot gator. But yeah, we shoot them, and you got to get to them real quick because they'll start rolling and go under. But just eat the tails. Pretty good. They serve gator bites and stuff around here. It's all farm raised gator though, but you can get permits to hunt around here. I just moved here not long ago, so I might hunt eventually. I got 850,000 acres behind me, the Ocala National Forest. It's freaking huge. It's like, man, you can get on a 4-wheeler. I can't wait to get something, a dirt bike or something. I'm gonna pack up a backpack and go out there with a rod. Because there's all kinds of like just random ponds that nobody really goes to. I mean, they 4-wheel drive with trucks and stuff back through there, but nobody really hits them ponds for bass and stuff. But I know there's probably some giants in there somewhere.
Probably.
I don't know.
That's cool.
Sorry, Smelly came on and said she kicked herself out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She must
I
hit
just-
the back button.
I just have to find a free weekend and hope that my mate's free at the same time. And yeah.
Now, will you be in the ocean or
No, most likely surf casting.
surf
So-
casting? All right.
Yeah, because that's my mate
Scott's funny to watch surf casting.
Hawke's Bay
I love
surf
surf
casting.
casting videos.
Hawke's Bay surf casting is his.
What? It's just
I think he's on
casting.
YouTube too. I'll go see if I can find a link for him.
Don't want to get them ankles wet.
Oh, yeah.
you-
I don't
you-
like to get wet.
You can go as far in as you want to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
not-
some
not
surf
with-
casters who go in basically up to their waist before they cast. So yeah.
We do that.
I
I used to surf fish for steelhead.
cast above the waves.
I want to use a potato launcher and freaking freeze a bait in a rig and everything in like a frozen bullet and launch that bitch. Try that one time because I seen they sell like a bait launcher like that, but it's freaking $300 or something. But you could make your own a lot cheaper than that. But I see a lot. It'd be better than a lot of people kayak out past the waves and then drop the bait out. But that's a lot of work when you could just launch them.
I have seen that on the internet. The bait
Uh-oh.
one.
Phone's dying. Damn it.
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
mine.
It's pretty late here. It's almost 2 a.m. I'm probably going to get off here in a minute. So,
All right,
um,
no problem.
Right, this is the right channel. I've just gone poking my nose around, and he subscribed to me, which is telling me it's the correct channel. So I'll drop a link.
Bam.
Damn, he has the loudest freaking keyboard in the world, guys.
I think he's got one of them. You have an actual keyboard, don't you? Like a cherry with this
Yeah, he
physical
has actually a
switches.
keyboard.
It's
He's
a
so loud when you type.
Cherry ripoff switches. They
Yeah.
Red Dragon color keyboard.
There you
So
go.
Ooh, he's all posh keyboard
It-
guy.
it is 6:47 p.m. in New Zealand, McShelly.
6:47 p.m.
Yeah, he's a bit behind, but he's the next day.
Bit ahead,
Right.
little bit ahead.
A little bit ahead.
6:47 p.m.
13 hours,
I'm
14
trying
hours.
to figure that out in my head. I can't wrap my head around it, man. I'll be honest.
What time have you got there, Scott?
2 a.m. Yeah, almost 2 a.m. here.
They're at 2
Well,
a.m.
you're the same day, so
I'm at 11. I'm 3
you'd
hours
be
ahead.
what, 15? You'd be about 14 hours behind me.
You're basically in the future. I think you're time traveling.
Right the bear came in.
Right, a
Alright.
beer.
what's up, Brad?
Greetings, my man.
And Jess Fish said,
Yes,
Tomorrowland.
Jess Fish, Tomorrowland.
Look at that's a Smalley. That guy's got a Smalley in his picture, wasn't that?
What, Jess Fish?
No, that picture you just put up.
Right to beer.
Damn, smallmouth.
Why does he have a small mouth? By me.
Sell small jaws.
It's a brown fish.
It's a brown
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
It's done brown fish.
I know my mate won't mind me giving out his YouTube channel. So yeah, the last link I posted in there, Surfcasting Hawke's Bay NZ. That's my mate. So yeah.
She's back.
Oh no.
Oh,
We're
yeah.
back.
Don't,
Any of you football fans?
What?
Any
Go
of you
Lions.
football?
Lions.
Lions, huh? You'll never guess what team. I've been a diehard fan of for the past 30 years. I'll give you a hint. They've probably been the worst team for the past 30 years. And this year they're very
Raiders?
excited.
The Buffalo.
No, not
Raiders.
Buffalo. No, the Cleveland Browns.
They're not exciting.
Oh my God, are
No.
you kidding me? Oh my God, are you kidding me?
Are the Cleveland? Hey, here's the question of the century for anyone who's got any skin in the NFL. Are the Cleveland Browns going to make the Super Bowl?
No.
I take the Browns to the Super Bowl every day.
No.
Okay.
No. I'm not
Okay, then,
doing that.
Scotty H.
Every morning, got to keep it regular.
No, they're not going to the
who
Super
is
Bowl.
going to make it?
But the Browns will. I do think the Browns make the playoffs this year for the first time in forever.
Hmm.
I don't know about that.
I think they do. They beat the best team in their division, the Ravens. Nobody else did.
It will be the first time in forever.
We're the
Yeah.
only team that beat. We're the only team that beat the Ravens this year.
All right.
We
Yeah,
got
I thought
smoked
that-
by
I
the
thought that-
Niners. We got
I mean,
smoked.
That's not the makings of
you-
a good team.
You know what kills
Hey.
us? You know, we get too many penalties. The first game
Hey.
we played against the Titans, we had 18 penalties.
Before
18. Like,
Worse.
what are you doing?
before the Philly Eagles made it to the Super Bowl and actually won, I thought they were crap. They proved me wrong.
The AFC is weak.
And you know what else? We got people coming back from the
Hey,
injury list.
Dylan.
We got people coming back from suspensions. We got the Kareem Hunt. Kareem Hunt is coming back. That's big. We got Nick Chubb. We got Odell Beckham. We don't even use him, but we got him.
Look
Yeah.
at
What's
We'll
the
get
point
it.
of having them if you don't use them?
Well, he's just there. He's there to scare everybody. It makes the other team surround Beckham because they think we're gonna use him, and we give it to Chubb, or Land, and we throw it to Landry instead.
Smoked by the 49ers, eh?
I think the
They're all
Browns are
smoked. They
they
got
got-
smacked by the Niners.
pieces of a good team, but they're a long way from being a good team.
No, they're a good team. They're a good team.
They're
They're young.
building.
It's a young team. Baker Mayfield is ridiculous.
They're building. They're building.
They'll
They
get
got a
rolled.
squad.
They'll get
Listen,
rolled up
they-
by anybody in the NFC anyway.
They got
so,
a squad.
Oh, ouch.
yeah. Come to the NFC North. We'll just roll
If it
you
wasn't
up.
for their defenses, if it wasn't for their I'm sorry, their shit penalties, right? They
What about,
definitely they're 3-1 if it wasn't for the penalties.
What about basketball? No. Any
I
fan?
used to be. I was a big Laker fan and a New York Knicks fan. But I was a Laker fan because I lived in California in 83 and 82, 83, and 84.
All right. All right, y'all. Signing off.
No
What's
budget.
up, low budget?
See you later, man.
Appreciate it.
No, he's
Thanks,
gonna
Scott.
have a donut. Good night.
All
Talk to you later, brother.
Thanks for coming in.
All
All
right, guys.
Nice
Later.
to
Catch
meet you.
ya.
Good night.
right.
Holy cow. Duck
You
and
got-
cover.
You got yourself some popo action around there.
He's hiding his weed right now. That's what he's doing.
Now
I
he's
wish I could see. I wish I could see your names. What's your name in the top corner there? What does that say, Scotty?
This guy. Scott.
Scotty H. Well, if I want to look up your channel.
You just subscribed to it like a minute ago. I saw it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
oh, I did. I did. That was you.
Yeah. My bad for not putting my YouTube name right here. That was my fault. It's not. This is not my Scott Hoover. Scott Hoover Fishing. Look that up. There you go. Love it.
Smelly Michelle's my real name. My mother named me that.
Okay.
It's on my
Solid.
birth certificate.
Someone had a sense of humor then. That's all you can say.
Yeah, the thing is with StreamYard, you can come in with any name you want. So it's kind of like
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a poor decision.
There's actually
And instead of going brides from New Zealand in my StreamYard thing here, I've decided to hashtag NZ for life.
Dude, for life, you got to.
there's actually. Have you heard of the streaming app? I think it's linked with YouTube because you have to have 1,000 to use it. But it's called Camerafy.
I've heard of it, and I've seen streamers who've used it, and
Look,
I'm
it's-
not impressed.
No,
is
you're not.
rubbish.
I wasn't able to use it because I tried the other day. I thought I'd be able to use it, but you needed a thousand friends.
Yeah,
I didn't have
it
the
is
thousand
crap.
yet.
It
But
is crap.
is it? Because it's supposedly it's cool. Like because what you could do is like if you
You've got
let's say if I'm playing a slot machine
you've
on
got
my
no
phone.
access apart from seeing the chat scroll up on the screen. You've got no access to the chat.
Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
And not
So
just that, if you've got some really bad Wi-Fi or data,
yeah.
don't even try.
Yeah, but see, it would be good if you have like a slot channel, because there's a lot of slot machine channels out there. But the people that play slot machines on their phone,
Just about as
Not
much
yet.
just about as much many slot machine channels as there is scratch ticket channels.
yeah, there's a lot. There's a
And
lot of
trust
them.
me, I've got to put them both cancelled that one.
I'll be honest, I didn't know scratch ticket channels were a thing until
Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah, there's a lot of them.
Oh
They're a
heck
thing
yeah.
now.
Oh
But
heck.
what I was saying is though, with the camera
There's
pie,
tons of them,
whatever's
buddy.
on your phone screen, you can stream it live, like your phone screen. That's the part that's cool. So if you're one of those people that gambles on like on the online casinos on your phone and you're playing the slots, if for your slot channel, you could stream that, and that would be pretty
Hey
cool.
Braden.
Other than that, I can't really think of a good reason for it.
Well, it
So-
all came from the gaming channels.
The what?
Gaming channels.
The gaming, like poker, like table games and shit. You mean?
No, where they're playing like Fortnite and
Oh yeah. See, I'm not
all
into
that
video
active.
games, so
that's
you know
where
what
it
my
came.
husband. You know what my husband watches all the time though. They do this thing once a year, and it's lasts a couple of weeks or something, and it's people playing like old video games, but they beat like the whole game, like all 20 levels. Let's say like Mario 3. Remember Mario 3? I'm sure.
Yeah.
They beat those games in like literally like 3 minutes and 40 seconds. And they go for records and they get like it's done on YouTube. And they get like you gotta see the super chats. They get $1,000, $500, 100, 500, 500. It's crazy. And they do like it's like a charity thing.
500 is the top super chat.
500, yeah. Well, that's what I mean. The people send them more than once though. It's the craziest thing.
I want
It's
to
so crazy.
chat.
Well, no, but that's what people live on nowadays.
I routinely watch one video gamer, and I watch him because he's good at the game, even though sometimes it sucks. His voice is one of the most calming ones I've ever heard on YouTube, and he doesn't get very uptight when
Yeah.
stuff happens that shouldn't happen.
I've been told I have a very calming voice.
So I turn him. When he goes live, I'm usually just about ready to go to sleep. So I turn him on and let it play out where I'm dropping off to sleep and give him a
So what
few
you're saying is he's a
watch hour
snooze
minutes.
fest.
What?
So what you're saying is it's a snooze fest. It makes you go to sleep.
No,
No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
I can set up and I can type it, but
I'm
when he
just
goes
kidding. I'm
live,
kidding.
when he goes live, the time over there and the time where I am, is sleep time for me. So
No, I get it. I was just kidding. But I've been told I have a very calming voice and soothing.
They lied, like I said.
They did.
I'll have
They told
to check your channel out and find out.
Listen, I've been told a lot of things. I've been told a lot of things. That's not one of them.
Yeah. No.
No, I've never been told that.
I think it's a little too raspy for that.
Well, listen, smoked cigarettes for 30 years.
Yeah, well, there's about 98% of the problem.
Alcohol.
You're like
Alcohol.
me.
I when I was young, I had a massive cocaine and alcohol addiction that I'm clean of now. So for many years, actually. So that stuff
Awesome.
have an
Good
effect.
stuff.
What was that?
Good stuff on being clean for a
Oh
lot
yeah.
of years.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Oh, yeah.
Moose Teaser. Moose Teaser.
And you say quarters, right?
What was that?
Quarters.
What is what?
Quarters.
I can't hear you.
Nobody from New York has a calming voice. That's what
I
he
know.
said.
Quarters.
Oh, okay. Quarter.
You say
I got a quarter.
quarters.
You want water? When I moved back from Texas in '87, I had a Texas accent. Because when you're younger, your accent will change as you move around, you know?
Yeah.
So I used to call my friend Dawn. I called her Don. Coffee was coffee.
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 Coffee. Didn't give me too much of a headache.
I'm real close to Canada.
I always say quarter.
Water.
Quarter.
Wait. Hey, yo, wait.
Quarter.
Yeah, we do have a very distinct accent. I love
never
when
say
people tell
quarter.
me.
I say quarter.
Please, I get haters in my comments, and I pin their comments because I love my haters too. But there's this one woman, her name was Mary Gray. She freaking hates me, hates my voice, hates everything about me. So I shout her out, like when I would do live streams, she'd be like, "What is that? What is she drunk with that freaking voice of hers? It sounds like she's barking." Let me tell you something. I love it. I freaking love it. Another time she commented, "Oh my god," because that was when I was on my husband's channel. And then when I got my own, she commented on one of my videos. Oh God, who gave this clown her own channel, and just a bunch of going off on me with her ugly ass voice and her ugly ass face. She's going, and I was like, I don't know who gave me the channel. I said, but thanks for the view because that's what keeps it going. I was like, be sure to hit that thumbs down. That was I pinned her comment, and that's how I responded to her.
Yeah,
I always people get so upset about haters. I don't get upset at all. I could care less. I got super thick skin.
No, I have fun with them.
You have what?
I have fun with them. I never comment.
Oh
back.
yeah, me too.
I just say thanks for the view, thanks for the comment.
Yeah, there's people that get so upset about it. Some people get so bad.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah.
I don't have time to be angry over things like that.
I know.
Let me know when my mic disappears. It's on the verge of disappearing now.
What?
Sound beautiful.
Yeah. The status.
You look even more beautiful.
Status isn't looking beautiful. Red, green.
Thank you, R2.
Red,
Beer.
green. That battery is depreciating fast.
Eames is in here now.
Eames! How are you, Emily?
Hey, what is that name? Muse Dessa? You know what my best Halloween costume ever was? I put juice, I wore all white. I put juice cartons over my shoes, and I wore a white hat, and I just put garbage all over myself, and I called myself white trash. I won four contests that Halloween because you had to make a costume. You had to make your own without and you had a certain budget, and it was a ridiculous budget, like $10 or something like that. In 4 different places, it was like a bar crawl thing, and I won in 4 of them.
Nice. Oh, no.
I don't dress up for Halloween. I dressed up about 5 years ago for the last time, and I was Miss Edward Scissorhands. That was fun.
Miss.
There you go.
Nice.
There's an Mexican junior color guy. The bartender looks at them and says a Mexican guy. Okay. I got a good joke for you guys. You want to hear it? This is a really good one. So,
sure.
A pirate walks into a bar with a steering wheel on his penis. Bartender looks at him and says, "You know you have a steering wheel on your penis." He goes, "Arr, it's driving me nuts."
that was pretty damn good. I'll give you that one.
Good. I didn't expect it to be that good, but it was.
Yeah, that's a good joke. It's a good joke.
Usually the ones that start out with a pirate walking into a bar
Right.
are cringy.
Yeah, that was good.
But it got better from there on.
I got a few good jokes. Once in a while, I come out with them. It's just a matter of remembering them all.
Journey.
What was that?
Exactly.
That joke was like a journey. It started out one way and ended another.
Yeah, and in a much better place, right? I like really bad
M's
jokes
jumping
too.
back and forth.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
I love silly humor. You ever look up stupid laws, like laws in different states?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There are some ridiculous laws. There is a law in California. I don't know if it's a particular part or the whole state, but you cannot bring a flamingo into a barber shop. What the hell happened that made them have to pass that law? This is what I want to know. Okay? And why would you bring a flamingo into a barber shop? This is an actual law. Look it up. That's your homework.
Yeah.
Okay, who was wearing the flamingo on their head?
Who was wearing what?
Who was wearing the flamingo on their head as a headdress? A hat. That's all I can think of.
Right? Like then there's
New York.
in Arizona it's illegal to put a donkey in a bathtub.
Hmm.
Don't ask me why I know this shit, but I do. And
Hey, it's easy enough to find on Google.
wait,
It's,
Alaska, you can't shoot a moose from a second-story window, and you can't throw a moose from a moving plane. Like, what happens to make these laws pass?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, shooting it from a second-story window I can understand.
Yeah.
Throwing it from a moving plane?
Yeah, why would you throw
Hell
it
went
from
down.
why would you throw it from a moving plane or a stopped plane? Why would you,
Hey,
we got to get rid of the moose? Drop the moose.
Yeah,
Throw
get
the
the
moose
moose
off the
out of
plane.
the plane. Yeah, you think about it. You're like, what?
I love that kind of stuff. It's funny. Cracks me up.
Well, like,
Anyway, guys, I'm gonna.
Carmel,
What?
it's illegal to wear high heels in Carmel.
Really?
Yeah, it is. It's on the law book.
That's excellent. There's still a state. I forget what state it is, but it's just never been got. They never got rid of it. But it's illegal for a woman to operate a horse and carriage unless her husband is 10 feet in front of her, waving a red flag or some crap like that.
Huh.
I love it. It's excellent.
Yeah.
Anyway, now that I gave you,
some of those crazy rules ever flipping like stand-up comedians must have done something, eh?
Yeah.
yeah, seriously. Anyway, guys, I'm gonna go now. I'm tired.
All right.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go find. I'm gonna go eat a celery stick because I'm on a diet. I really want a donut, but
I'm about to disappear because
I am too.
my
It was very
batteries
nice.
are dying.
It was very nice to meet you all. I'm sure we'll see each other again.
Nice to meet you.
Oh,
Nice
Ciao.
meeting you, Smelly.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Bye. How do I do that? I know how to
Leave
kick
the,
myself out by accident, but I can't do it on purpose.
Leave studio is a good idea.
No.
And CCB, just so you know, Moose Tessa was starting to get into territory which I didn't like the look of, so I turned around and gave him a 300-second cooldown period.
Alright. Yeah.
Okay.
I haven't been watching the.
Let's just say if you go back and view those messages, it just gradually gets more and more cringy.
Alright. No, that's fine.
So I just
I
thought
know
I'd
you're
let
here
you
to
know.
catch me. You're good.
Yeah, and my battery is about to die.
Yeah, I'm about to end this one anyway.
Oh, you've almost done 2.5 hours, which isn't a bad shift for a panel.
Yeah, and we did 2.5 last time.
Considering what was it? Was it the first hour odd, or one of the half hours or something was a Scott on Scott interview?
Yeah.
Times.
Yeah, we had it was good times. I
So, as I said, I've got like now 3 or 4 videos that I actually have to edit and get scheduled up. Otherwise I'd have enough to do another video in between. But I've got a backlog here that I'm working on for my my YouTube schedule, and that's just building up. So I either add another one to that with the kitchen cook, or I turn around and I go to get rid of a couple of these videos first, get them uploaded, and then start shooting kitchen cook.
All right, that's good, Bryce. All right, guys, we're gonna be shutting this down. Thanks, Scott. First time
Thank
on the
you.
panel. This guy here,
Yep.
and well, Bryce, we know Bryce. He's on quite a bit.
Yep.
Yeah, thanks a lot, guys. I'll be live tomorrow. I'm gonna go live for the
What's
was it
tomorrow?
174th annual Monterey Wharf birthday party.
Oh, that's right. And
Nice.
it's on a It's on
I'll
a
be down
Sunday
there
over there,
tomorrow.
isn't it? It's
I'll be
Sunday over there tomorrow, eh?
Yeah, I'll post about it, but yeah, I'll be down
Yeah.
there 1 to 5. I'll hang out
Sweet.
there, and then I might go to the pier.
Oh.
Battery life and charging for being mobile, but
If you end up doing anything, buy yourself another one of those battery banks and charge that up and take 2 fully charged
I
ones
only
with
have
you.
what I have. It'll be fun. I've
Yep.
never been one of the Wharf birthday parties, so it'll be fun to go out. And
No,
hang out.
that's going to be fun. That will be.
Yeah, it should be.
I might or might not be able to catch you because I've got class tomorrow and tomorrow afternoon's all but booked out. So
All right.
if I can catch you, I'll catch you. If I can't, I can't. I'll leave it at
All right,
there.
everybody.
See ya.
Panel,
All right.
everybody that's been watching, thank you guys a lot, and we're out for this one.
All right. See you later.
Catch you later. Peace.
Bye.
Peace out.